thank you for joining me today or in your time zone tonight as well. My name is D and I'm a gamer, and yes, it has been like a few weeks since my last video upload. Let's just say the past few weeks has been challenging for a while. But I thank every one of you for your patience and consideration, and thank you for not being too hard on me about it. I mean, life happens and life obstacles become the way it's meant to be challenging, rewarding, and above all, challenging. Before I get any further, uh, let's see. What's there to talk about since the last time I posted? Oh, before I get into it, if you would be so kind to like the video, and under no obligation are you to subscribe or anything major. A like is good enough for me. And share your thoughts in the comments below for the stuff I'm talking about. For starters, let's see. Where do I begin? Uh, well, of course, this week is New York Comic Con, and I'm not too in depth on what happens in Comic Con, other than the highlights and the teasers and trailers. But recently, they dropped a teaser for the next season of Invincible, and they also added in the tagline the date of when I believe season 4 is coming out. Season 4 will be out March of 2026. Yeah, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for the follow up season. Part of me is a little bit, well, okay, I'll be honest. Part of me is disappointed that we got to wait till next year, but at the same time, I'm like, well, it is what it is. They did point out I believe, in the second season of the slightly fourth wall breaking episode that animation takes a long time to put together. They made that absolutely clear. And if I can remind myself, I'll post an annotation in the upper right corner and you'll see for yourself the episode I'm referring to. But yeah, that's a fact. Animation takes a long time to put together, so it's one of the many things that most people forget here and there. But for the most part, if the wait is well worth it, then who am I to argue? I hope they take their time with it because I, for one, haven't read the comic books at all. And I tried to read the comic books to the best of my ability, but when you living on a budget, you do what you got to do. I tried to read some of the chapters online, but I would rather watch the animated version and just hope for the best. But I am aware that they're changing up a few things from the book into the show itself, which is not a bad thing as long as it's done well and it stay relevant to the episode at hand or episodes at hand. So it's all good, no problem. Overall, looking forward to the follow-up season, and hopefully they'll continue with the Invincible series. Let's just say that Invincible is not for children. It does hit some heavy subjects. How heavy we talking? Well, if anyone read the comic books, you know what I mean. Let's just say it involves Nessa and Mark, and that's one of the many dark points of the book. So my question is, how are they going to address that in the animated series? And how are they going to go about it? I mean, are they going to straight up go for it, or are they just going to change a few stuff here and there without compromising anything? So, looking forward to that one and how they play it off. Let's see. There's a few things on my mind, folks, so bear with me. As I always do, I start off the first half by saying what's on my mind and then give you the gameplay. So just bear in mind. All right. Well, I did see a couple of movies. One of them is called The Long Walk, and it's based off of a book from Stephen King. All I can say is I never read the book. I didn't even know there was a book or Stephen King wrote it. But it was an intriguing story of how far are you willing to go for money, basically. And without giving too much away, based off the trailer from what I watched before watching the movie, I would say contestants signed a contract saying that they would like to get involved in this, and they have to maintain a certain walk speed while walking an X amount of miles. If they walk at the slowest speed, they get at least 3 warnings. And because my intention is to keep it as PG or PG-13 as possible, let's just say if they get a third warning, well, let's just say they're not making it back home at all. I'll put it that way. And the movie was just plain wild. But all I can say is that you feel for the characters and understanding their struggle, and at the end, the person you think has a shot at winning, let's just say the ending is not what you think it's going to be. But I thought it was an intriguing movie so far. If you want more details and review of it, I would strongly recommend watching other YouTubers who handle movie reviews of it. That being said, I did get a chance to watch Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. OMG, that movie, man. That movie. Oh my goodness, I am fortunate to see it. My intention was to get some friends together and go see it together, but at the end of the day, opportunity gain or opportunity loss. And, well, hopefully there'll be another movie that comes out and I can go see it with my friends, but kind of feel bad about it, but at the same time, it is what it is. So don't at me about it. But I can say this. That movie is only part one, for those who don't know. That's only part one. And if I understand it correctly, there are 2 more parts to the Infinity Castle arc. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but let's just say someone doesn't make it. Now, which side? I can't tell you that. But I can say the fight scenes. OMG, the fight scenes. Let's just say you get a bang for your buck. But I can't say downside of it because you gotta tell a story to fit the narrative. I hope I'm saying it right. What I'm saying is this. Be prepared for backstories to be explained. Because, trust me, I was at the theater and I could hear someone whispering in the background, OMG. And I get it. You're not here for the you're not here for the lengthy explanation. You're here for the fight scenes and someone getting theirs and so on. But it's Demon Slayer. You gotta expect backstory of each of the characters, why they do the things that they do, and some of them hit harder than most. I believe the character is named Aizawa, the one that how to politely put it, unalive Rengoku, and he did that in the Mugen Train movie or Mugen Train arc. But when you watch Infinity Castle, you're gonna understand why he is the way he is. And some of you are gonna still hate him, and some of you be like, "You poor son of a gun. You've been through the most harshest of life." And all I can say is he deserves better. I mean, becoming a demon, like, I can't say if it's justified or not, but if there was another avenue for that guy to take, I'm sure he would have taken it. But that's just my opinion, so it is what it is. If you haven't been able to watch the movie or seen the movie, I'm sure there is an opportunity. Whether it's going to be on Crunchyroll or Blu-rays and DVDs, trust me, watch the movie if you're a Demon Slayer fan. And if not, well, you don't have to watch it if you're not up to date with it. But I will say this, Infinity Castle takes place after season 4, so do as you will. And I recently watched the movie Him. The trailer, man, the trailer had so much subtle symbolism. And I watched the movie out of curiosity and knowing what to expect. And it's exactly what it details. It's like, how far are you willing to go to be famous or to become the GOAT? Are you willing to sell your soul for it? Let that sink in for a little bit, because that was the whole point of the movie. An up and coming quarterback was about to make it to the pros. Without spoiling anything, he has, let's just say, physically he's able to, but there's some there's something wrong with him, and they tell you that at the start of the movie. Can't say what it is, but trust me when I say this, you're gonna start questioning, why is he doing it if that is the problem. And Marlon Wayans, and I believe his name is Tyreek Withers, they did a phenomenal job in the movie. And credit goes to Marlon Wayans for spreading his wings as an actor, and also he's best known for shows like The Wayans Brothers and Living Color, and a few comedy roles here and there. But for him to take serious roles to show how versatile he can be, credit goes to him for going into that element. Now, as far as him making the comment of saying F anime, some would say that he's upset because him didn't make it to the #1 ranking in the box office, and the movie lost out to Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. I get that he's upset, or maybe lightly upset about it, but it is what it is. Sometimes in life you got to learn how to take the loss and learn from it, even if it hurts. Now, the video that I saw him saying that, uh, saying F anime, I mean, I'm sure it was meant with like humor involved, but I'm not going to fault Marlon because maybe he is upset, but try to be cool about it. But you can't argue with what what everyone decides to do with their money. Or another way of saying, if there's an option to see one movie or another, people talk with their wallets, and the better movie won in the end. It's just how it is. It's life. And sometimes in life, the reason why things aren't meant to happen for you because it's not meant for you to have. Like in life, maybe you want that big promotion, but it's passed over to someone else. You've done all that you can and you demonstrated your work ethics and you have demonstrated the qualifications required, but sometimes something is not meant for you. But that doesn't mean it's it's over. Something else will come in through the pipeline, even better than what you're trying to work hard to obtain. It may take a little longer, or maybe it'll take more than what's required. I just trying to put it in perspective. So there's that. So there was a PlayStation State of Play a few weeks ago, and I tried to watch as much as I could. But the one thing that I'm interested in is Insomniac's Wolverine. Now I have played Insomniac's previous games, which was Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man, and those games were good, like really good. Like I'm always going to be a Spider-Man fan. I tried to keep up with some of the story arcs, but the most interesting ones were hmm, let's see. Well, I can only think of one, and that was the classic Spider Clone arc. I think I may have it wrong though, so but I saw the episodes from the Spider-Man the animated series. So there's that. The other arc that I think I remember, it wasn't the original Secret War arc, but it was the one that introduced Venom. So there's that. So to boil it down to this, who would I choose as Spider-Man? Peter Parker or Miles Morales? I can't make a choose. I can't make a choice on that one. They're both great in their own way. Then came Spider-Gwen. And let's just say there's some can't say it here, but let's just say there's some quote unquote interesting stories about her and Miles Morales. But as far as story wise, I can't say which ones are great, but it's a breath of fresh air to get her spin off on as being Spider-Man. Because all I remember hearing is reading is the origin of Spider-Man, but instead of Peter Parker getting bit, it was Gwen Stacy that got bit, and that's where they took it from there. So hopefully someday she'll get an Insomniac game of her own, or if not, she'll make a cameo in one of the in at least hopefully she'll make a cameo in Spider-Man 2 because I haven't played that one yet. So don't spoil it for me. For the love of goodness, don't spoil it for me. I already know that Venom is in it, but that's all I know. Now, as for the Wolverine game, I'm certainly looking forward to that one because, well, Wolverine's a badass. You can't ignore Wolverine because when you're thinking X-Men, you're thinking either Wolverine or Storm or any other big names in the series. So there's that. Which now brings up an interesting question. After Wolverine, which Marvel hero or which Marvel hero or anti-hero would you like Insomniac to work on next? I mean, the sky's the limit if they do well with Wolverine. I would like to see them give it a try with Black Panther or Deadpool. I know there's more than one Deadpool game, but it wouldn't hurt to try. Another name that I'm thinking of is the Punisher. I don't think they'll do it, but still, uh, I don't know. But if not Marvel, then which other properties would you like Insomniac to work on? If they're interested in working with DC, I mean, Rocksteady already did the Batman Arkham series, so there's that. So I guess Batman is off limits. Which DC hero would I like to see them work on? And Insomniac, not Rocksteady. I'm just going to say it. I would like to see Insomniac make an attempt to make a Superman game because the only decent Superman game that I played was and this is the title of the game, so don't at me, The Death and Return of Superman. So there it is. For anyone who watched the animated version, you pretty much have an idea of what the story is all about. There's the death of Superman, and then there's the reign of the Superman, and it takes me back to high school when I was talking to my classmates, and we were all talking about which of the four Supermen are the best one. One classmate said he likes the Eradicator. Another classmate said he likes Cyborg Superman. At the time, I couldn't give an answer, but looking back now, as a default, I would have said Superboy. No specific reason, just if someone was going to take up the mantle, better for Superboy to do that, and over time fit into the role of Superman until the actual Superman comes to, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not knocking Steel as well. John Henry Irons, I believe his name, and the homegrown hero. Although he's not a Kryptonian, he used his talent as an engineer and a steel worker, no pun intended, to create his own suit of armor and hover boots or rocket boots along with his hammer. So, come to think of it, I would say Steel and Superboy are the best ones. But that's just my opinion. Well, in the last video I talked about how Square Enix is bringing back Dragon Quest 7 and how the game looks so far. It's on my wish list, but it's probably going to take time for me to try it out. Now, another game that I would like Square Enix to consider remaking. And yes, the conversation has been talked about a lot, but nothing in fruition yet. I would like to see them make an attempt to make or remake Chrono Trigger. Now, I did post a video of me playing the first parts of Chrono Trigger, and there's a reason why it's one of the top best RPGs of the Super Nintendo and one of the top RPGs if you were to ask anyone who played it. Why do I like it? Originally, I played it out of curiosity, and then it deals with time travel. And then you can't ignore the music that's in the game itself, and it tells the story of what happens when one timeline interferes with another timeline and how it all plays out. But if Square Enix were to remake the game, they gotta get the voice actors. I mean, however they go about it, have bring in voice actors that will not only match the feel of the characters, but give the energy and, well, that's just it. The energy and the way that the characters are portrayed. Also, I don't know, should they go with the 2.5D route like they did for the remake of Dragon Quest III, or should and Octopath Traveler, or should they just go all out with 3D? Personally, I think they're better off with 2.5D, or don't really know for sure, but that's just my thoughts on the matter. So hopefully someday Chrono Trigger will actually get a remake, but I don't know. I mean, Square Enix. I mean, if there's a need for it, they'll do it. But if there's no need for it, then I'm afraid to say the fans of the game will have to deal with it. All the more reason why I'm going to say this. It's Mother, but here in the US, we know it as Earthbound, and it would definitely help if they actually consider either remaking the game, or maybe they won't remake the game. I don't know. I mean, the only way to play it is through Ways and Means and Nintendo Switch Online. So, I don't know. I mean, depending on who you ask, there's a good amount of people who are clamoring for Earthbound to be brought back. But only time will tell. And let's see. There was a video brought out by Mr. Andre Meadows, from the YouTuber Black Nerd. And when he did his Real Talk video, I liked it because he's not going to lie. He doesn't lie. He speaks from the heart and doesn't really sugarcoat anything. But he's humorous. Like, he knows when to be serious, and he knows when to be comical. And I respect that. I do. In fact, if I can remember a quote from the video, I may be paraphrasing a bit, but here's what he said, and that is this. The reason why I laugh and joke is because I know the world sucks, and I want my fun whenever I can get it. And in no way did he mean that with cruel intentions. He meant that pure-heartedly because, yeah, the world sucks. Life sucks. But you always got to try to look at the positive, even if better days ahead and challenges are plenty. So I get what he's saying. He's basically saying that even though the odds are not in your favor, it's always best to try to make light of a terrible situation. Not saying laugh at another person's uh, tragedy or anything, but more like you did your best today, but you can always do better tomorrow. But always give it your all. And always find humor wherever you can find it. Hence the adage, laugh to keep from crying. So, there's that. Hopefully that makes sense because I don't really know how to explain it if I tried. Hopefully it sounds a bit clearer. So, I recently did watch another trailer of, I believe it's called Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Mega Man and Proto Man are going to be involved in that one as guest characters. And I believe Pac-Man is involved, and Joker from Persona 5 is also involved. But it shocked me to see Mega Man and Proto Man in it, because both of them in a Sonic game, doesn't have to be platform, but in a Sonic game. And it stopped me for a minute. And I remember in fourth grade where everyone was making posters for an upcoming class election. And the one that stuck out in my mind was someone went through the trouble of drawing a poster of Mega Man and Sonic shaking hands. And I'm like, that's all right. That's good. Like, I don't know who drew it, but all I can say is it was an intriguing art that I'm not going to easily forget. That being said, when I found out that the comic of Sonic crossing over with Mega Man, I'm like, huh, that's an interesting story to put together. And I would like to buy copies of that comic. But I would rather buy volumes of it as opposed to buying issue by issue by issue. So that way I can have all the issues into one book and I can read it all at once, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. I played a fair share of Sonic games. One of the Sonic games that I truly find the most fun and intriguing was Sonic Heroes, and I would like to see that game get a remake or at least be brought back for hopefully not a limited run, but if they do it, then hopefully it lasts longer than the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Another good Sonic game that I think is a good one is Sonic Unleash. Yes, I know the mechanics of Sonic Unleash is a little bit similar to God of War, but I thought it was intriguing, especially in the Sonic universe, and this is the only time where Sonic is a werehog. So if it's intriguing enough, I'm playing it, and I've beaten it. I also remember hearing that it was on other consoles, but I only had the one for the PlayStation 2. So hopefully Sonic Unleashed gets a remaster or at very least gets a small shout out in other games as well, maybe. And let's see. As far as the Mega Man games are concerned, I have Mega Man 11, but I haven't really played it as much due to circumstances once upon a time. So I might consider making a video of me playing that one. No promises though. Oh, just something in the pipeline for someday. Now, as far as which Mega Man game is the best one, I'm aware that there's the original, the X series, Network, Star Force, Zero, Legends, and I'm sure there's another one I've probably forgotten, but those are the ones I can remember. I like the original and I like the X series, and I thought the Zero series was intriguing, but I go where I have the most fun, and I think Part 5 was a fun game to play. But then again, that's just my opinion. There's plenty of others, but by default, I'll say Part 5 was the best one. And as for the X series, eh, I'll be honest. I was aware of X 1, 2, and 3, but I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up. My entry into the Mega Man X series was Part 4. So I would say Part 4 was the best one because that was my gateway into the series. And what I really would like to see, if Capcom is up for it, is to make X9 because X8 left off on a cliffhanger. And if it's one thing I don't like is when a show, a movie, or a game leaves off on a cliffhanger and there is no conclusion. Now, I'm sure the powers that be over at Capcom uh, got their own reasons for not coming up with a conclusion to the X series, but I would really appreciate it if they consider making X9. At least give put closure on the series itself. That being said, I would say X4 was the best one, and X8 was the most challenging one because I think, if I remember correctly, in order to get the true ending of the game, you gotta play the game at the highest difficulty. I really don't like playing games where in order to be in order to get the true ending of the game, you gotta play it at the highest difficulty because I'm like, yeah, no thanks. I'm 42 years old now, and I don't really have the patience or time for it. But then again, even if I wasn't in my 40s, I still wouldn't have the time for it. Because if I have to bump up the game to the highest difficulty just to find out what happens next, then I'll just not play it at all. I mean, I get the challenge and the reward for it. So I'll leave that to those who are really in that grind, really in that grind, but not for me. I'll just sit on the fence, or another way of saying, I'll just sit down and just wait for the results. Again, thank you for being patient with me as I get my thoughts out because, like I said, being silent for a while is not really healthy. So, if you give me a moment of your time, I will do my best to make sure your time is not wasted. And if you feel as though your time has been wasted, then thank you for your patience overall. Alright, let's see. One more thing to talk about, and I will get started on playing this. One of the reasons why I haven't been posting videos like for the last couple of weeks is because, well, stress and overwhelmness of trying to make sure that the videos that I post are of the top quality or close enough to top quality. Plus, life expectations are life obligations take priority before anything else that I do, such as helping out with my grandma or maintaining the household to the best of my ability, stuff like that. I'm sure some of you have your own circumstances that needs to be taken care of before, figuratively or literally, before you go outside and play. And that's pretty much what I'm in the situation of. So that's my explanation. So please don't hate me for the stuff that I have to take care of. As much as I like to post videos on whether it's YouTube or Twitch or any other outlet that I can post it on, uh, I have to take care of myself and the responsibilities that that needs to be taken care of before I do anything else. Plus, mental health is serious business. I can't say much other than I would strongly recommend never to let pride get in the way of your well-being. If if you or someone that you know is having a rough go in life and they need the support and health, I'm sure excuse me, the support and health. Yeah, I said it right. Uh I'm certain that there are several different uh outlets such as getting in touch with a therapist, talking to someone that you truly trust and will not judge or dismiss you on how you feel. There's plenty of avenues to take, but one thing I will never, ever, ever suggest for anyone is to do self harm to yourself, because that's a no go. That's not a no go. I mean, because it saddens me when hearing about folks who decided to end it all, as I'm trying to politely say, because deciding to end it all and do self harm to yourself, that's literally like sticking a middle finger to the two people that helped bring you into this world. And the best way I can put it is this: you are meant to do great things in your life. You may not know what it is, but I can promise you there are better days ahead of you. You just have to be willing to take the first step forward and then keep walking forward until you achieve what you're trying to achieve. And if life is getting you in a situation where you can't take it anymore, don't be afraid to reach out for support and help. I may not have all the references, but trust me when I say this: talk to a therapist, talk to a minister of your church, or someone that you truly trust that will not judge you or discredit you for what you are feeling and what you are going through. You'd be surprised. Some people have gone through what you're walking through or dealing with, and they may not have the absolute answers, but they're there for you when you need it the most. So don't give up on yourself just because life is hitting you over the head with a baseball bat. Do your best, take a breath, keep moving forward, and know that you are loved and appreciated for the work that you do, and you always have the support of friends and family whenever you need it. And if you don't have support from your family, you got friends. And if you don't have support from friends, you still have family members that will help you. So don't give up so easily. The fight is not over, and if you still got one good right hook in you or left hook in you, take your best shot and give it a good swing. Or for my Taekwondo practitioners and other martial artists, roundhouse kick and do your best. The fight's not over. Keep moving forward. But always take care of yourself and never give up so easily. Now then, let's see. In the last video, I didn't do so great in this playthrough. So let's hope this time I can do better. Alright, let's see. First gotta... Let's see. Hold that thought. If you can indulge me for a moment, I already talked to the people in the last playthrough, so certainly peep that one, watch that one. I'm just gonna try to slightly speed run a few things. Let's see. All right. Oh, another thing that I would like to point out is that I recently played Final Fantasy 12. I mean, sorry, not Final Fantasy 12. I mean Final Fantasy 16, and I had every intention of making a video and posting it. But in good conscience, after playing the first few hours of it, I'm like, yeah, this is not for children, so I'm going to not post it. Only because, let's just say there's a few F-bombs sprinkled here and there, and the content of that game is, well, there's a reason why it's rated M for mature, so sorry about that. Just keep in mind, I had the intention to, but I just, in good conscience, couldn't do it. So I'll have to think of another game to post when the time comes. Here we are. Okay, that's the airlock. Huh. It's the break room.
Watch out! The sensors are detecting an alien presence. Fellworms!
Damn it! Their eggs must have latched onto us at Mount Matorx. Let's get them, Millie!
This looks bad.
This looks tough! Wish they could have lasted longer. Easy.
Hmm. The thing about it is, it's such a.
It's gone.
Let's see.
Huh? No, it isn't. See? It's right here.
You can still see it? The moment your blood touched it, it disappeared.
Elia, take Roddick and Millie to sick bay. I'll meet you there.
Yes, sir.
Wait, where did that come from just now?
We have these things called communicators. They let us talk to people even if we're far away from each other. Anyway, the doctor wants to see us. Let's head to sick bay. I'll get someone to clean up this mess.
Is he cured?
I don't know yet.
Well, how is he?
Don't be in such a hurry there, miss. The doctor's just getting to that.
Ahem. After a thorough investigation, I have isolated and analyzed the pathogen behind the disease. I'm afraid curing this illness is something that's beyond the ability of Earth medical science.
But you've got all these amazing things. Can't you do something? Anything?
The advanced medical technology at my fingertips is precisely what allows me to declare that this is an impossible task, young lady. This pathogen is in a constant state of flux, mutating at a truly breathtaking speed. Even if I could make a vaccine, it would lose its effectiveness in a matter of minutes. There is one possible method, however. Judging by the pathogen structure, I believe this to be a naturally occurring virus. So if we could track down the host, the original carrier of the disease, we could use the host's blood to create an immunity serum.
So that'll work. I mean, would that work, sir?
I believe so.
But he'll be turning into stone within 3 days. That's nowhere near enough time to find the host.
Oddly enough, the body's molecular structure seems to remain perfectly intact even after the petrification process is complete. If we could just procure that serum, our patient should be able to make a full recovery.
Well, that's something to work with anyway.
It won't be easy, though. I doubt Lazonia is that eager to tell us where the host is.
You're right. More importantly, though, I can't help but wonder, why did they even use this bioweapon on planet Roke in the first place?
Roke?
The name we've given your homeworld. But Elia's right. I don't see how Lazonia benefits at all from turning everyone on Roke into stone.
Doctor, are there any major differences between the anatomy of Rokians and other humanoid species on other planets?
Well, let me think. Their basic organic, muscular, and nervous systems are highly similar to humans. But there is one rather striking difference.
Their blood?
Precisely. The structure of their blood vastly differs from our own. The most obvious point is the hemoglobin. In humans, it is iron-based, but in Rokians, it is copper-based.
What are you getting at, Elia?
This is just a possibility, but perhaps there is some benefit to petrifying the Rokians after all. That would explain the motive behind dropping this bioweapon on their planet.
What kind of benefit?
Some kind of previously undiscovered matter, maybe.
You mean what? A weapon?
There is that possibility. In particular, I'm talking about something that's invisible, something that wouldn't even show up on our sensors.
So they're killing us off to make some kind of weapon for themselves?
Well, we can't say that for sure yet.
It would certainly explain a lot of things, though.
If that's the case, then they must be removing the petrified bodies from Roke. Let's check that prospect out first. I'll be on the bridge.
Doctor, run a simulation to see if petrifying their blood results in some sort of matter that can be used for offensive purposes.
Are you sure? We're talking tens of thousands of combinations.
There's no other way. We've got to find out.
Very well.
This is what I get for whining about how boring every day was.
What are you talking about? You know this isn't your fault.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, look at me. If I just had more power, then maybe I could have done something.
The captain wants you on the bridge. You can take the elevator to get there.
Thank you.
Ah, there you are. Elia has news for you.
We compared the current number of petrified bodies with our previous figures. The number's gone down by about 200,000. How did they take all of them off the planet without us noticing?
So it's true.
We're not yet sure if they're building a weapon.
But it sure is hard to imagine those bodies being used for peaceful purposes at this point. Sorry, that didn't come out right. By the way, we're returning to Earth.
I'm going to go through our ambassadors and get Lazonia to hand over the host. Not that I expect them to be interested in negotiating with us in good faith.
I'd like all of you to come with us and participate in the reports.
Captain, Dorn's condition is worsening.
I'll be right there.
His vital organs have begun the petrification process. I'm afraid he's in critical condition.
Dorn.
Captain, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
If I'm going to die, I want it to happen in my own bed.
You're not gonna die. You'll just be asleep for a bit.
But what if you can't get that serum? Please?
All right. Get the transporter ready.
Yes, sir.
Please, let us go back with Dorn.
I don't know.
We'll come back. We promise.
All right. I'll have Elia accompany you then.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
I want Dorn transported directly into his bed, Doctor. This is a precision maneuver. Don't mess it up.
Yes, sir.
When you're ready, Elia.
Yes, Captain.
Listen, there was something I wanted to give you before I go.
Oh, don't say that. You'll just be sleeping for a little while.
Get the music box on that shelf for me. I'm giving that to you, Millie.
But this is your sister's. I can't take this.
Take it, please. I gave that to... It's all right. I swear we'll save you.
I know this is hard, but we've got to go. He needs your help.
Right.
We'll be beginning our trip to planet Earth shortly. There's a room set up for you, so feel free to get some rest.
Thank you. Setting course for Sector Theta, .001, Mark 269, Warp 6. Look, Millie. It's magnificent.
Beautiful. It's like an ocean of stars.
We're now entering orbit to report to the Terran Alliance HQ.
Something's coming right for us!
What is that?
Where? What are you talking about?
Whoa, where did that come from? Did it warp in or what?
I don't think so, Captain. We did not detect any gravitational oscillation beforehand.
I told you it was coming!
You two were able to see it, Roddick? That's it. It's made of invisible matter.
The entire ship?
Captain, the unidentified ship that just appeared is hailing us.
Open a channel.
We come as emissaries from Lazonia. We have no desire to fight. Repeat.
So, you're saying that Lazonia wants to sign an armistice with us?
That is correct. We were not willing participants in the war against Earth.
The rumors of a third party working in the shadows of Lazonia were true then.
A third party?
Yes, they had us at the points of their swords. Their civilization is highly advanced. They were the ones responsible for the destruction of planet Issei half a year earlier. We have little idea what their goals are, but they have provided us with a wealth of new technology, including the virus.
I think I understand what's happening.
Regarding the viral weapon that was dropped on planet Roke, we'd like you to provide us with either a vaccine or the original host of the disease, if you could.
I'm afraid we cannot. We know that the virus has its origins in the Asmodeus, a creature that lived on planet Roke 300 years ago.
Asmodeus? That's the Archfiend! The monster that was defeated in the demonic wars!
The stuff of legend, huh?
Neither the vaccine nor the host exist in this universe any longer. I'm afraid there is little we can do about Planet Rogue.
No!
There's nothing to be done now. If there's no ready solution to the problem, we'll simply have to quarantine the planet Rogue.
What? You want to just watch our planet die?
Roddick, calm down.
The hell with that? We've done so much. Traveled all this way to help out our friends.
And now what are we supposed to do?
Who would have imagined they got the virus off Roke 300 years ago and just held it in storage all this time? There's no chance of finding the host now. The Alliance has decided to seal off Roke forever. There's nothing we can do. But I'm so sorry.
There is one chance. It's just extremely unlikely it will actually work.
You aren't actually suggesting we head for Planet Styx, are you? I should have known you'd bring that place up. You'd have to be crazy to suggest that.
I'll find a way to get us a ship.
But sir!
There's still another option?
Well, I hesitate to call it that, but if we use the time gate on Planet Styx, there's a small chance. But Captain, you know the risks.
Please tell us. We've got to know.
I didn't hear any deployment orders, Captain.
Well, I have. Let us through.
Yes, sir.
All set here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
Right. Close the entry hatch.
Are 2 people enough for this?
Oh, yeah. The computers do most of the work.
Computer?
Yeah. How to explain it? Basically, they're these tools that help people out with the difficult parts of their jobs. Anyway, let's get this thing off the ground.
You do realize, Captain, that going to Planet Styx is all but guaranteeing ourselves a court-martial.
Yep, worst case scenario, we'll all be in a labor camp for the rest of our lives, but too late to turn back now.
All the bad luck in the world, I get stuck with you for a commanding officer.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I may have a ton of bad luck, but that doesn't mean I'm reluctant to visit Planet Styx. I'll follow wherever you go, Captain. Just try not to lead me astray, all right?
Ha!
What is Planet Styx anyway?
It's a planet, just like Earth or Rogue.
We stumbled upon it during an earlier deep space exploration mission.
They say that Planet Styx was home to a vastly advanced civilization, long before we humans even made it into space. Actually, we know next to nothing about them.
And that's where that time thing is?
The Time Gate. We'll use it to visit Roke in the past.
The past?
Oh, so if we go back in time, we can retrieve the blood of Asmodeus. Then we can make the medicine we need, right?
In so many words, yes.
we still haven't fully unraveled how the time gate works. It's too dangerous to mess with, so it's been made strictly off limits. We'll be within orbiting range of Planet Styx shortly.
Right.
Will it let us in, though? The Time Gate, Guardian. The living gate.
According to the Lazonian emissaries, a mysterious third party obtained the virus on Roke.
Apparently, it all happened several hundred years ago.
That it did. The level of technology they have must outclass anything we could even imagine. We'll have to travel through time to a point before they visited Roke and collect a portion of the host's body.
Assuming, of course, the gate will let us through in the first place.
O Guardian of the Time Gate, please lend an ear to our humble request. We seek your guidance to the world of 300 years past. We wish to visit Roke as it was in olden times.
I am the gatekeeper. Your request has been granted. Let us open the gate to the past.
We did it. We need to leave our weapons and communicators here before we enter. If you bring them along, you'll bounce off the gate.
Well, here we go. I hope that we're not making a mistake by entering the gate, because once we go inside, there's no turning back.
Right, here we go.
Just hang tight, Dorn! We're gonna save you, but you gotta hang on!
Okay.
I'll wait for you.
Thank you, Roddick.
Are you sure you're all right? We must hurry, the gate is... Are you all right, Ilya?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Where's everyone else? I don't see them anywhere. They should be around here.
Maybe. Then again, me tripping back there threw off our timing pretty badly. There's a chance we're a good distance away from each other.
Well, we picked a good place to appear. Let's go look for them in this village first.
Hang on, I just realized this outfit probably isn't gonna work here.
You're right, you'd stick out like a sore thumb. Why don't you wait here? I'll go find something for you.
Sorry for the trouble, but imagine what the captain must be going through. Well, good luck then.
Another day, another way to get through. Let's see. Blueberry acquired. Talk to this person here.
I've got your clothes. Here you go.
Thanks. No peeking now.
Yeah.
Sorry to complain, but this is way too loose on me. I don't think it'll even cover my chest. Well, I'll just go like this then.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, there's nothing else I can do. I can't change back into what I had on earlier. Anyway, let's hurry. We need to stock up on supplies and rendezvous with the captain.
I'm not really sure what just happened here.
Now we're going up.
Oh, what a pain!
Wish they could have
over
lasted
already?
longer.
Oh, what a pain!
Let's go!
Well, I'd
It's
say that's
over?
worth 10 out of 10. The first thing we need to do is visit all the nearby settlements. The captain's bound to turn up in one of them.
Sounds good to me.
That ain't true and you know it. Stop screwing with me, you bastard!
I also forgot that the R2 button is helped to make them speed up their walking or dashing. So some customers just got no respect. Excuse me. I'm helping out my dad. Sweet syrup acquired. I usually get my fish from Portsmouth, but it's been difficult lately with the pirates blocking off all the fishing routes. you guys adventurers? I came all the way from Celifont to visit my late master's grave. It was one of those things I knew I just had to do. It's always good to pay respects to the ones that came before you, or at the very least, pay respects to the ones that had helped you become the person you are now. You see the guy over there? He got such a potty mouth. I bet he even make a sailor blush. Hey, you guys adventurous too? Let's see.
Adam, I heard you were looking for someone to run an errand for you over to Portmouth.
Yeah, I've got some cargo I need delivered from the Portmouth weapon shop, but I can't find anyone handy who'd be up to the job.
It's been kinda tough to cross Mount Matorx lately, hasn't it? Well, I'll let you know if I find anyone who can help.
Welcome.
I heard you needed someone to do a run over to Portmouth for you.
Yep, there's some cargo I need delivered from the weapon shop in Portmouth. You'll get paid for your trouble, of course, and I'll also give you a permit to enter Portmouth. Sound good to you?
Portmouth?
The town to the north of here.
We need a permit to enter?
You just come off the boat, lady? They don't let anyone into that town if you don't have the right permit.
We'd like to take the job, sir.
Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you're gonna need a real weapon.
Oh, well, we'll come back later then.
I think this is the part that I overlooked. Gotta buy some skills. Let's see here. Can't blow the budget, so I'm just gonna have to do what I can. Let's see. And the part that I'm supposed to do is, let's see. It's really nice around here. I'm sure if I were living in Sullivan, there'd be so many monsters around that I wouldn't be able to walk around. Let's see. If I My grandson insists that he was going to defeat the Archfiend and set off on Savalant. His father was the same. All I wanted was for them to be by my side, but they just wouldn't listen. Okay. And if I'm doing this right, let's see.
Welcome. Here you go. How's this sword grab you? Oh, it's a masterpiece from a mystical Eastern blacksmith. I'll cut you a deal on it,
My, that's an impressive piece of work. How about we buy it, Roddick?
Yeah, we'll have trouble ahead if we don't have a good longsword on our side.
I'll make it 20 full, all right? Half price just for you.
Sounds good.
Thank you much.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You just hold it right there. Trying to palm your junk off on some poor, unsuspecting loser, huh?
Oh, great. You again. Oh, stop messing with me business.
Shut up when I'm talking to you! Look, you guys are adventurers, right? Take it from me. This guy's sword is nothing but a big fake. I mean, if that was really an Eastern masterpiece or whatever, it would look more like a...
More like what?
Well, it wouldn't look like that. Well, anyway, just keep your guard up against this guy. He'll rob you blind. See ya.
That was quite a character.
Hey yo, we gotta swap insurance info. Hey, get back here. Dum-dum-dum. When I go in here.
Sorry, folks, but I've just assigned the job to that guy, right there.
What?
Oh, come on!
You two again, huh? You already promised the job to these guys? I better stay out of the way then.
I'm sorry, I just didn't think they'd actually show up. I mean, they look so green.
Well, how about if I lend them one of my spare swords then, huh? That work for you?
No, wait. Could you go with these guys? I'll let them go if you do. I'm just too nervous to send them out on their own.
You're the boss. Sounds like we're partners now. Wanna go to Portsmouth?
Excellent.
Sorry to bother you about this.
Hey, we're all in this together, right? The name's C.S. Warren. Good to meet you.
My name is Roddick Ference. Please call me Roddick.
Yeah, C.S. works for me too. We don't have to be formal.
Well, Roddick is the name. Don't wear it out.
My name's Elia Silvestri. Glad to meet you, CS. First names work for me, too.
Well, in that case, here's your advance and the permit. Best of luck.
Right, the longsword. Alright. Let's see. Roddick's equipment has been optimized. Okay. Before I do anything else, I want to check out a few things. Let's see. Okay. Now, hopefully I'm doing this right. But let's see. Okay. And let's see here. Okay. It's something that I should have looked into. The SP up top next to your character. Next to the respective character represents how much SP do you have, and then it can go towards skills. But the thing about it is that it costs a certain number of SP to put towards those skills. All right. Okay. I think I can see what I can do. Let's see. Then probably haven't unlocked the special skills or any type of specialty yet. So let's see. It's always a good idea to save, but I haven't come across a part to save at. So I don't know what else to do other than just keep roughing it out. Hey, you guys want to go to Portsmouth, right? I mean, instead. They don't even have a damn bar here. Let's see. Let's make our way to the weapons shop in Portsmouth. Making sure I have everything. Need of everything. Blueberries and sweet blueberries, blackberries, resurrection elixirs, rose hip, and sweet syrup. Okay.
We've got enemies.
This ought to be a good fight. Aw, over already?
Gonna need to use one of those blueberries. Okay, let's rock it.
Look out!
This ought to be a good fight. Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. Whoa!
Zippy.
We've got enemies.
Let's go!
We could have gone
over
easy
already?
and still won.
I can feel the power flowing!
Water's really good. It just wipes away all your fatigue. Alright.
Look out!
We've got enemies. We could have gone easy and still won. So, you're looking for some friends, huh? That's gotta be a pain in the tail.
Oh, it is.
Are you traveling for any particular reason yourself?
To work on my swordsmanship.
Oh, you seem more than strong enough to me.
It's a big world out there, you know?
Look out!
Give us a little fun, huh? Let's go! Let's go!
And there you
Wish
go.
it really was that simple. Whoa!
Oh, what a pain!
Here they come!
Oh, bunny rabbits.
That was way
over
too
already?
fast.
This might be a bit of
I
trouble.
hope we can do this!
Yeah, these slime monsters were a pain, but hopefully it'll work out in our favor.
That made me
It's
sleepy.
over? Keep focused, everyone!
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
I can feel the power flowing!
Whoa!
Look out!
Give us a little fun, huh?
Wish they could have
over
lasted
already?
longer!
We've got enemies.
Give us a little fun, huh?
That made me sleepy.
Now this seems a lot more easier than the last time I played through. But that's why pencils have erasers. Let's see. see. Okay. 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 Good, good. Now I can save. I have a habit of saving twice, so that way I cover all my tracks, really.
Who goes there? No one's allowed in without a proper permit.
We've got a permit, see?
Very well. Pardon my rudeness. We've been getting a number of monster activity reports lately. Take care of yourselves out there.
Thanks.
So where's the weapon shop that Badam was talking about?
Sorry, don't know this town too well. Well, let's look.
Agreed.
I hear the Archfiend forces are much more active up in Sylvalet. I wish the counter weren't so high. Okay. Boy, that's expensive. Seafood and a few vegetables. Maybe some fruit. Okay. I wish I was a little bit tall. Sounds familiar. Where the heck is Terry? He better not have forgotten about our date today. Let's see here. Hello, dearie. Cures poisons. Cures the user of poison, restore HP. Cures the user of paralysis, petrification. It explodes and engulfs it. Nearby enemies. Magic pair glasses imbued with the power to see the truth, can identify data of enemy, and is required for appraisal. Let's see. A blank white canvas, anything drawn on the canvas is said to have a soul of its own, can only be used once. Can only be used once. You can take a ship from here to Atenum to Astro. I think this is a good time as any to save right here for now. And then call it a night for right now. But the important thing is I finally made it. And this time recruited a new party member. So it's all good from here on out. I see. 3 more cutscenes to unlock. Which is fine and dandy. No problem. Alright. With that being said, I thank you all for being patient with me and listening to my rambling for the first half. And, well, that will be it for right now. Again, thank you everyone for your patience and support. And once again, if you like what you see and want to see more, and if you have any suggestions, don't be afraid to comment and also like. And although it's not required, you're more than welcome to subscribe. But it's completely not required unless you want to. So that's that's what I can do. And any other subjects you want me to talk about, keep it classy though. I want to make sure that this is a classy channel. But any subjects you want me to talk about or bring up on the next video, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your encouragement. Everyone stay hydrated, stay positive, and even if the worst things in life are happening, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So keep your head up, stay strong, and keep moving forward. Until next time, everyone. Peace.